We're going to take a look at Delta here on the weekly chart. You can see we ended the trading session last week sitting just below $65, down around $2 from the previous day's close. We have earnings coming up here in a couple weeks, April 8th to be exact in here for Delta. So we got about a $3 expected move priced in by this Thursday. The following week, right around $7. Airlines got beat up a little bit here in February, but a nice little recovery in here in the past few weeks. So overall, the market has been pulling back, but yet airlines, a little bit of recovery in here, especially more or less because of all the bad news that seems to be surrounding airlines and things like that so far in the news most recently. So going forward in here for Delta, what are we going to be looking at? Well, it's all going to be about this line right here. You can see that that's currently sitting at 64.98, more or less that $65 mark. That is going to be key for us in here. That is going to be a nice support or resistance for us going forward. It's more or less where that 9-day EMA is sitting as well. We're about 25 cents off of it. So that whole area right there is going to be a major player for us as far as supports and resistances go. Let's say it's our resistance. All right. Well, anything outside of that, we're going to be looking up here at this 69.45. It's going to be a nice support. Well, anything to the downside, our next footing is going to be at this 50-day SMA right here. And that's currently trading at that 58.90 mark. Anything outside of there, it's more or less this lower trend line here of our overall structure or that 58.40 mark. So it's all going to continue right here as far as where our next basically leg is going to be, right? Are we going to do another leg up or another leg down? It's going to be all about that $65 mark. Your RSI in here is basically neutral volume, a little bit higher this past month than it has been in January and February. That's expected because of all the activity coming in with the overall market, with the pullback in the airlines that we had in here. So you can see you had about a 20-point drop going from February into the beginning of March in here. And coming in with that and the overall markets and just basically everything just kind of being as volatile as it is, you're going to get a lot more volume in certain areas and certain sectors, and airlines is going to be no exception to any of that. So look for the volume to kind of stay a little bit more elevated, especially as we're working into our earnings reports in here that are coming up for this sector. But April 8th is when Delta is going to be reporting earnings. Your IV ranking here is sitting at 48. So elevated IV, elevated options prices. You more or less, everything is going to be really liquid. You kind of get in and out wherever you want in here, play this thing accordingly, but it's all going to come down to that $65 level. So let's see what happens in here as we open up a new week in our markets. All right, guys, if you like this video, make sure to check us out on all of our social media. We also have a Discord service if you're interested, and you can find all of our socials in the description below.